But our F spot this evening is a young lady who came to us not too long ago. And we immediately fell in love with her. And so her name is Victoria Weinberg. Now Victoria is a native Floridian. Don't hold that against her. I know, you're going back down there. All right. And a graduate at NYU's Tisch School of the Arts. Since graduation, Victoria has appeared regionally in productions such as The Addams Family, Annie, Ladies' Night in a Turkish Bath, and Into the Woods. She is thrilled to be playing the Drowsy Chaperone herself in The Drowsy Chaperone in 2015 at Beef and Board's Dinner Theater, where she will become a proud member of Actors Equity, which is our theater union. Applaud now. Her entire salary will go into joining our union. Her entire salary will go to joining. Am I wrong?
No.
You know, right? Too right. Yeah, it's expensive to join. We're very expensive unions, you know, to join. And then anyway, she is also the co-artistic director of the Libra Theater Company here in New York City. You can find them at www.libratheater.org. Victoria would love to thank her dear friend Katie Lockheim for introducing her to Singer Space, and to D'Ambrose Boyd. You can applaud me, I'm D'Ambrose, for inviting her to perform in such a wonderful community. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome to the stage, Ms. Victoria Weinberg.
Chapter 1. Now the first way to lose a man. You found a charming fellow and you're out for a spin. The motor fails and he just wears a helpless grin. Don't bat your eyes and say whatever romantic spot we're in. Just leap out, crawl into the car seats, the gasket, and fix it in 2 seconds flat with a bobby pin. That's a good way to lose a man. He takes you to a baseball game, you sit knee to knee. He says, the next man up at bat will bunt, you'll see.
Don't say, oh, what's a bunt? This game's too hard for little me.
Just say bunt, are you nuts? With no men out, 2 men on base, and a left-handed batter coming up, he's going to walk right into a triple play, just like he did in the World Series in 1993. That's a fine way to lose a man. A fine, 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 fine way to lose a man. A dandy way to lose a man. Just throw your knowledge in his face. He'll never try for second base. 98 ways to go. Now the third way to lose a man. The lifeguard at the beach that all the girlies adore swims bravely out to save you through the ocean's roar. Don't say, oh thanks, I would have drowned in just 1 second more. Just push his head under the water, say last one in's a rotten egg, and race him back to shore. That's a fine way to lose a man. You found your perfect mate and it's been love from the start. He says, you are the one to who I give my heart.
Don't say, oh, I love you too, my dear. That's never, never hard.
Just say, I think you made a grammatical error. It's not to who I give my heart, it's to whom I give my heart. You see, with the use of the preposition to, who becomes the indirect object, making whom imperative, which I can show you by drawing a very simple chart. That's a sure way to lose a man. A sure, 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 sure way to lose a man. A splendid way to lose a man. Just be more well-informed than he. You'll never hear, oh, promise me. Just show him where his grammar earns. And mark your towels, hers and hers. Yes, girls, you too can lose your man if you just use Victoria's plan. 100 easy ways to lose a man. Well, first I'd like to thank David and Jared for being incredible. Please, round of applause for them. And for Audrey for being a wonderful host. and for having apparently the same dress as I do, so. And obviously a smaller size. This next song I want to dedicate to my wonderful coach, William, who has been with me for 5 years now and is the reason that I'm probably able to get up and sing at all today. So, to you, William. When you just give love and never get love, you better let love depart. I know it's so, and yet I know I can't get you out of my heart. You made me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Since I fell for you, love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same since I fell for you. Well, it's too late and it's too sad, but I'm in love with you. You love me. You love me than you snub me. But what can I do? I'm still loving you. I guess I'll never see the light. I get the blues most every night since I fell for you. Since I fell for you. Now, I didn't grow up in a very normal household. I grew up with a mother who was a performer, a dancer, and lived in New York in the 80s, which she calls the lost decade. And so I grew up listening to Rosemary Clooney and even later James Taylor, but the one thing that I do remember was always having to listen to Dionne Warwick in the car on the way to ballet, from ballet to school, after school, and I grew a very, very strong appreciation for that music. So the song is for my mom, who is in Florida, but I know that is absolutely sitting with the dogs, listening to me from far away. So as I say a little prayer. You can sing along. The moment run for the bus, dear. While running, I think of us, dear. I say a little prayer for you. At work, I just take time.